Is your Windows 11 crawling like a snail? In this class, I will show you different tricks to speed up a slow Windows 11 PC. Just be ready to follow my steps. I will show you everything.
You are about to learn from Wani Tech Space.
Click Start, type Services, and open it up. I'll give you a few safe examples to disable. Connected User Experience and Telemetry. It's just Microsoft tracking stuff. You don't need it on any system for that matter. So we're going to scroll down until we find it. Connected User Experience and Telemetry. We're going to open that up and then select Automatic to change it to Disabled. And then from Disabled, you can stop the service right there. You can go ahead and hit Apply and OK, and it should disable the service. Download Map Manager. We're going to open that up on the service, and Startup Type should be disabled. Apply and OK. Do the same for fax. Now, obviously, you don't need fax services unless you're still sending or receiving faxes from the year 1995. So if you're not sending faxes, the service probably isn't affecting you anyway, and it is better you disable it. You can also disable Windows Image Acquisition. For location services, if you never use maps or location-based apps, go ahead and disable it. The next one is SysMain. The reason I recommend disabling SysMain is because with Windows 11, honestly, you should be running an SSD. And if you're running an SSD, this service is doing nothing for you, but only wasting resources. So we go to Automatic, change to Disabled, stop the service, Apply and OK. Let's clean up temporary files that slow down your computer. Press Windows R, type TEMP, give it OK, and give your permission. Select all in there and delete everything. Skip the ones that will not delete. Again, do Windows R, but this time type %TEMP% with no space. Give it OK. That clears out your computer's temporary files and junks. Select all in there and delete everything. Skip the ones that will not delete. Click Start again, then type to search for Advanced System Settings. You should see something like View Advanced System Settings. Go to Advanced tab and to the Performance Settings. Pick Adjust for Best Performance. It makes the computer work faster, but it makes it look a little old, so turn a few effects back on. I'll leave the recommended effects in the description of this video. Hit Apply and you're done. Open your settings, then head into System, into Storage, and switch on Storage Sense. This feature automatically clears out junk files that you don't need. After that, click on Cleanup Recommendations, then Advanced Options. Make sure you tick everything here, except Downloads, because you probably don't want your downloaded files wiped out. Hit Remove Files and boom, your C drive will breathe easier and faster. Go ahead and click Windows Start, then Settings, then go into Apps and scroll down to Startup. Here you'll see a list of all the apps that are launching at startup. You can sort them by name or by startup impact. The ones with a high impact are the ones that slow your boot time the most. Just go through and toggle off anything you don't really need launching every time. Or there's another way you can do it as well. If you right-click on your taskbar, then click on Task Manager, then from within Task Manager, you want to go into Startup. Then you'll see all your different startup apps right here. And if you want to stop one, you would just click on it, and you would click Disable from the list right here. Let's go back to Privacy and Security, enter App Permissions, and scroll through App Permissions. Disable location, of course. Who is still using GPS maps on your computer these days? Let's go back to privacy and security. Now into notifications, you will need to block notifications for apps that keep bugging you. Let's go back to privacy and security. If you don't use messaging services or the People app, disable those too. One quick tip, do not turn off radios because that can mess with your Bluetooth. So I advise you to keep radios on. And of course, you can block things like contacts, default emails, or call history if you're not using them. Get into system options settings, check notifications again. So what you can do is you can either go down and unselect the specific applications that you don't want to give notifications, or you can just turn notifications off altogether. Also scroll down, enter advanced settings, and from there you'll notice that there are a bunch of settings still turned on here. Even though I've unchecked notifications up top, it's still going to give me these notifications. They're mostly Microsoft pop-ups and welcome messages that you don't need. So go ahead and uncheck right here. Next, go back to Settings, open Privacy and Security, and under General, just switch off all those options. Then, back to Privacy and Security. Under Speech, turn off online speech recognition if you're not using it. Same thing with inking and typing personalization. Switch it off if you don't want Windows auto-typing suggestions. Under Diagnostics and Feedback, you can block optional data sharing. If you're part of the Windows Insider program, keep it on, otherwise turn it off. Let's go back to Settings, and then we're going to go back into Apps, and then into Installed Apps. And then from Installed Apps, you can see that we have a bunch of different apps listed. So what we can do here is we can choose an app that we are not using most of the time, and we can make changes. Then pick an app. I'm just going to use Calculator as an example. We click the three little dots, and we go into Advanced Options. From the Advanced Options, you can choose whether the app runs in the background or not when it is not being used. If you select Never, the app will not run in the background when you are not actively using it. You can also review other apps that you don't use frequently and apply the same settings. By doing this, you can still use the apps, but they won't run continuously in the background. This can be useful if you want to keep certain applications installed without having them consume resources when not in use. Go to Apps, then Installed Apps, and uninstall anything you don't actually use. That frees up storage and cuts down background activity. So if you're not using any apps, uninstall them. Go back to Settings, to Accounts, and to Sign-in Options. Scroll down to where it says, Automatically save my restartable apps and restart them when I sign back in, and turn that off. Unchecking that will stop Windows from trying to reopen apps while you're starting up your system. From Settings, enter Gaming. If you don't play or record games, turn off Xbox Game. It frees up resources. And back to Gaming. And also turn off Game Mode. You don't need these game features if you're not playing games on your system. This saves performance for your PC. Go to Windows Start, search for Control Panel, open it, then go to Hardware and Sound, and go into Power Options. You can see that right now my system is set to Balanced. So I have two different choices, either Balanced or Power Saving. Now what I want to do is go ahead and show additional options. And as you can see, I have High Performance here. If you don't have High Performance, you can go ahead and click on Create Power Plan here, and you can create a high performance plan. But since I already have it, I'm going to go ahead and select High Performance. Also, click Change Plan Settings to Advanced Power Settings and go to Processor Power Management. Open the Processor Power Management settings and check the minimum and maximum processor state. Ensure both are set to 100%. Here's the final tip. It's important to clarify that you shouldn't just shut down your PC at this time. Instead, select the restart option. This will force a clean reboot. Your Windows 11 should work faster with improved speed. Subscribing to this channel is free, and it will help you see my next video.